Good YouTube, peace. Phil Facts here, the sports snob, in full effect in the building. Yo, this video right here, man, I want to humbly apologize to LeBron James. Yeah, I said it. We owe LeBron an apology, a lot of us, and I'm gonna tell you why. We be getting on him any chance we get when he fails. Whenever LeBron falls short, he got to answer so many questions. He got to go through so much scrutiny. Everybody be on his back. The newspapers, YouTube, the news, all ESPN, everybody got something to say about LeBron. Yo, this playoffs right here, it really made me realize something. It made me appreciate LeBron is great. He's not Mike. He's not the GOAT. I don't think he's better than Kobe, but it doesn't take away from him being great. I've always said there's different type of greatness, and we got to learn how to appreciate, different things for what they bring to the table. Some people love vanilla. Some people love chocolate. I like pistachio. They all great in their own way. They all bring something different to the table. They all offer you a different flavor. So sometimes when it comes to sports and athletes and a lot of different things, music and all that, it depends on your taste and what you like. So LeBron, I got to pay homage, man, because a lot of these players nowadays, all they do is cop plea and make excuses. I just watched Paul George and Kawhi Leonard's press conference again for the third time. I had to watch it 3 times because I want to make sure I was hearing what I was hearing. Now, like I said, we always get on LeBron for everything. But let's keep it 100. Kawhi didn't want to go to the Lakers because he wanted to win a chip on his own. He was trying to make his own legacy. He was trying to set his own mark. He just came off the chip with Toronto, and he had the momentum going in the Clippers because he got PG. And the Clippers were a good team. To be honest with you, you could almost say the Clippers were almost not on par with Denver before Kawhi, but they had a good team. They made a playoff run last year. They were pretty good. Same thing like Denver. Denver was, they had their little pieces. They had some injuries. They were a good team. They made the playoffs last year, but they fell short. This season, though, with Kawhi and Paul George coming to the Clippers and adding on to what they had, for them cats to sit there at the podium and say that this year's objective wasn't about winning the chip is bullshit. It's bullshit. If you're a fan of theirs, that's some trash shit. You should be pissed off. I'm a Knicks fan. I already got my own problems. But I gotta sit here and cover millionaires who get paid to do something they love. So they so lucky. They in such a great position that most of us don't have the opportunity to be in. You don't get paid often for doing what you love. I'm not hating on them. I'm not saying they don't deserve it. But the effort that I saw and the excuses that was given, unacceptable. When LeBron James is put in the same situation and he's put under the same circumstances, we blast him. We get all on him. We don't want to hear no excuses. When LeBron went to Miami and they fell short against Dallas, we got all in their ass. We gave LeBron hell. We said he wasn't. I did it. Said he wasn't a finisher. Said all this shit about him. But you know what? In retrospect, when you look at it now, they made it to the finals. So even though they didn't accomplish the goal of winning the championship, they knew that. They accepted that. And they dealt with that. But they did accomplish more than this team that Kawhi put together. And for them to fall short of at least not making it to the NBA Finals is unacceptable. And that's what we should be hearing him say. We shouldn't be hearing him say that he needs time to gel. Because that's bullshit. Him and Paul George, that's a fucking, what is that? What you call that in a video game, yo? That's some fucking supercharged bonus extra play shit, man. Come on, man. You fucking juiced up, my dude. You got a juiced up team. and you and another elite, you and another top 5, top 10 player in the entire league go to this team that's already playing in the playoffs, it's already a playoff team, and y'all fall short like this. Y'all lose to a team that really doesn't have a star that's supposed to be on the level of you or Paul George. Cause the Joker and Jamal, them, they not, that's not Paul George. That's not the same. It's not supposed to be the same level of Paul George and Kawhi. They are two very good players, and they're up and coming. Clearly now we see this. You know, they're two young, clutch, up and coming players. But wow, what if it was LeBron? What if LeBron was in this situation? Would people accept him saying that the goal wasn't to make it to the chip? Like last year when he was hurt and it fell short. They got all in his ass and he got hurt. This year, they don't expect anything less than him making it to the finals. And look, he did make it to the conference finals. Same thing like when he went back to Cleveland. Let's keep it 100. Went back to Cleveland, made it to the finals. So I got to give LeBron his props because in reality, even if he is going to a supercharged juice team with extra credits and all that shit on it, at least he is making it, you know, close to his goal and making it to that threshold of at least getting to the NBA Finals. He's made it to the NBA Finals when he get his little juice teams together. Kawhi, what happened, man? You and Paul George, y'all should have made it at least to the finals, bro. Y'all got bumped too soon and y'all got whack-ass excuses, whack-ass explanations. I'm not feeling this. Basketball fans, what do you think? Y'all think it's cool that these dudes is giving us bullshit excuses, talking about that they need time to gel, their goal wasn't to make it to the finals and win the championship? Like, is that acceptable for you Clippers fans who've been through just as much shit as the Knicks? I mean, if it was me and it was the Knicks and I had guys on my team that I'm giving all this money to and I'm thinking they're going to be my future players, and that's the answers that they gave at the end of losing and falling short of the threshold and a goal that we set for them, yo, man, I be going off on here. I be flipping. I be cursing them out. You think they owe me money personally. So good luck to the Clippers and they fans, because I'm glad we don't got those cats. This is why I don't want any heroes. This is why the Knicks don't need to get Westbrook, Harden, Giannis, none of these people, because these cats take your money and then they get comfortable. And it may not always only be about money, but everybody just don't have that drive. Everybody don't got that killer in them. You know, everybody's not LeBron. Everybody's not Kobe. Everybody's not Jordan. And that's just something that us fans have to understand. And we have to lower our standards, unfortunately, because, you know, the pedigree of player today just seems to be different. And I'm not talking about skill set because that's a whole nother topic. I could get into that too. How the NBA has watered down the rules so that way softer, less athletic players from overseas can come over here and be more dominant, because if the rules had stayed the way they were, you know, the European player probably still wouldn't be dominant. Luka probably wouldn't be able to be as effective. I think he's a protege who's been trained to play basketball all his life. So he still would have made it to the NBA. He would have been a good player. Probably would have been a Drazen, you know. But let's keep it 100. You know, let's keep it 100. When Nowitzki only dominated because he was the only big man in the NBA at the moment that he was dominant. And like I said earlier, even then he got bumped in the first round of the playoffs when he was MVP. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of these new wave players with these excuses. I want players on my team representing my city who are going to take shit to heart, who are going to be frustrated and are not going to be happy with falling short of any goal that they set for the team. I want players who have the goal and in mind to win the championship, who have the hunger, who have that drive. So I'm glad I don't have Paul George, and I'm glad I don't have Kawhi Leonard right now. With all due respect to Kawhi, because I like you. I think you are a very good player, two-time Finals MVP. Clearly, you're not trash, but this year you weren't clutch, bro, and you weren't a good leader. And Paul George, like I said, ever since that Miami series, and when you were playing for Indiana, you've been trash. You the reason why Carmelo got the bad rap that he got in the first place, if you want to keep it a hundo. So on that, I'm out. And y'all know why, because I got it like that. Peace, YouTube.